Well, we got a 97 Jeep Grand Cherokee Laredo, and it's been a while since I've even made a video on my YouTube channel. I'm using my other phone, but that's why the sound might be a little different from the other videos, because I'm using this phone because my other phone keeps corrupting videos. We just put a motor in this thing. It runs pretty good and everything. I videoed the first start, video got corrupted. Then I started taking test videos and it got corrupted too. So I'm using this phone to record a video. See if she'll start. Let's see what we got. 244,442 miles. Oh. She didn't want to start at first. I gotta remember the fan trout, it's not on it. So I'll just video it. It'll sometimes miss, and sometimes it'll smoke. That's why there's a bunch of crap right there. After we just put another set of used spark plugs in it, and it's running so far good, and it'll sometimes miss. It just needs a tune up. We'll put new plugs in it, but it runs pretty good, and the heat works. Everything. It ain't got brakes, so I can't put it in gear, but it goes in gear going forward and backwards. It's got, I know it looks like it has new tires, but they got cracks in them from setting. It sat in the field or something for about probably 2 years maybe, but it runs pretty good. But this is what we've been doing too. I was going to get I videoed the first start and the video got corrupted, so I'm using my other phone. That's why the sound's going to be a little different. It's been a while since I made a YouTube video. I made a few videos back in August of us playing around with some cars, and videos got corrupted, so I didn't really know what to do at that time. Then I went to film the first start on this, and video got corrupted. We got a bunch of parts, door panels and stuff. But yeah, it runs pretty good. It don't overheat or nothing, and it don't have a fan trout. Like I said, the zip ties here to support this, I guess, and we have to get a bushing for that radiator mount. It sounds like it has an exhaust leak because the oxygen sensor broke or something, or just ain't hooked up. Move a toolbox here so I can get the back of it. That's just condensation. It did smoke. It poured the smoke yesterday. This is messed up, the glass hatch. It's got the AC thing. There's a jack in the back, and we have a spare tire for it. It don't want to shut all the way. That's why it's cracked like that. So yeah, it runs pretty good for what it is. We just put the motor and stuff in it. We put the transmission transfer case in it and done all that. The engine was literally gummed up with sludge almost. The motor is almost junk when we got it. The oil screen on the oil pump was literally clogged up enough that it almost, because I guess the oil wasn't changed or nothing. So we're gonna run it for a bit, then we're gonna change the oil again, and then we'll just go from there. We gotta do brakes, calipers, maybe rotors, I'm not sure. They probably use a little bit of work too, but we know brake calipers, brake pads, maybe, and a brake line, because it blew the brake line. This brake line is down here. I don't think you can hardly see it, but it's right down there. I guess they're bad to rust on these, because, oh yeah, that's what we use to put the rest of it together. We put them tires on it yesterday because we had a couple set of tires sitting around. I'll video that here in just a second. But yeah, it runs pretty good. Brake light's on because the brake line blowed. It's got 360.4 trip miles. And it gets the temperature pretty nice. Oh, I'm starting to. That's probably 2 or 3 year old gas right there. So we know the fuel pump works. I can't let this video go past 15 minutes because I've made videos in the past with this phone and I couldn't upload them. So after 17 minutes or so. Yeah, it's a slight miss, and I think it just needs a tune-up. Go from there. We'll just put new spark plugs in it, turn the headlights off. See if we'll start back. Then it runs fine. That's something else. Starts missing, shut it off, and it'll start right back and run just fine. And that's pretty cool. Yep. What's video of the other Jeep here in just a second. Shut this one off and disconnect the battery because that hatch is messed up. Not the hatch, the glass thing. Disconnect the old battery here. Make sure it's tucked in there. Alright, and we'll look at this one. This is the one we use for parts. I didn't make a video of it when we first got it. I put the windows up in the front because it still had windows because they were down when we got it. I done got this ready before I started the video. It's just yeah, interior's not too pretty in this one, but I forgot to disconnect the fuel pump relay. It didn't pour gas, I don't think, because I done the same thing yesterday. Alright, round 2. It's got 219,618 miles. It's got 514.1 trip miles. That signal blinks real fast because it ain't got a turn signal in the front. That turn signal works. Dash lights come on. So far this one's got about half a tank of gas too. I think it leaked a little gas. That's alright. It ain't pouring or nothing, but it's still... This one has no brakes neither. And it goes into gear. This one actually tells you what door is open and which one's not. So yeah, I know it's been a while since I made my last video. It's getting that F-150. It's sitting way up there. Yeah, I still got it. Manifold's pretty bad on it, so yep, we threw some scavenged a set of tires for it and everything. Dash is broke in it. Seats, we took the part of the back seats out. Windows are busted. This one's busted, that one's busted. These two are not. These is, that one is, and that one is. So yeah. I've had this thing about a month now. I ain't had it too long. It's been hit in the back here. Just a little bit. Still has a bulb in it. That actually still works. Door don't want to shut, but that's alright. Headliner's kind of just hanging out right there, I guess. I rigged it up right there, so part of it I just did it for the heck of it. But a couple things unhooked here. And glass, we're going to get that out. So yeah, we were supposed to move it with the old 7.3. I'm going to make a separate video on doing a cold start. It's kind of chilly out today. Do a cold start video on it. Motor's, I know you'd probably ask if it was running. Motor is, hang on here. She kind of screwed up. And when we got it, it was pretty much together when we got it. We took the head off it, got a couple exhaust valves off of it, and the head's sitting in the garage there. And that's a 61 Galaxy. If you ain't seen it yet, but motor's pretty well seized up in this one. Transmission has burnt fluid, it looks like. I don't know how well you can see that, but it's kind of messed up. Videoing and putting the dipstick back in the tube. There it goes. Oh, the dipstick tube's a little loose. I didn't know that. When I first took power to this, the computer was unhooked, and I plugged in a couple things, and the gauges started working again, and all that. It's been shot a couple times, it looks like. We literally bought it like this, except for it didn't have wheels on it when we got it. Looks like somebody shot that right there. They shot this. This one is gone. I'm surprised this one never got busted. It's still in. And gunshot right there. Gunshot holes right here. Looks like ricocheted. Probably where it busted the window out. That's probably how the window got busted, unless it got hit. So yeah, that's what it looks like. So I'm going to stop the video here. It's 11 minutes. And let's shut the hood on this one real quick. It don't latch, but we'll shed it. Oh, that thing's broke. I didn't break it, it was already broke. Yeah, well, got a bunch of parts sitting right here. Got the hood off of it off the hatch truck a minute ago. A couple fan trouts sitting around. Oh yeah. Anybody remembers that thing? We still got it. We got four-wheeler sitting there. Oh, that's a Dixie chopper. And I'm going to stop the video here, and I'm going to make another one here in just a minute.